In this video, we'll solve the equation tangent x plus tangent 2x plus tangent 3x equals 0 for tangent x. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. Okay, so tangent of a plus b, we want to find what this is. So let's look at sine of a plus b first. This will be sine a cosine b plus sine b cosine a. Good. We have cosine a plus b, another trig identity. We have cosine a cosine b minus sine a sine b. Now we're going to divide these by each other. We're going to have one equal sign. And now we're going to multiply both sides by 1 over cosine a times cosine b. 1 over cosine a cosine b. And this will leave us with tangent of a plus b equals sine, instead of sine a over cosine a, that'll be tangent a plus tangent b over, so this will completely cancel, so that would be 1 minus tangent a tangent of b. Okay, so now let's see what tangent of 2x equals. That would be tangent x plus tangent x, which is 2 tangent x over 1 minus tangent x quantity squared. Okay, good. So next we have tangent 3x. This will be tangent, so the input will be x plus 2x, so we plug that into this tangent a plus b formula. So you get tangent x plus tangent 2x, but we know that that is 2 tangent x over 1 minus tangent x quantity squared, all over, we have 1 minus tangent x times 2 tangent x over 1 minus tangent of x quantity squared. Okay, good. And then now we know that 2 tangent x times tangent x is just 2 tangent x squared. So write it like that, tangent squared x. Okay, we're going to multiply both sides. Okay, so let's actually first plug this in back to the original, which is tangent x plus tangent 2x plus tangent 3x equals 0. So we're going to have tangent x plus tangent 2x, which is 2 tangent x over 1 minus tangent squared x, plus tangent 3x, which is tangent x plus 2 tangent x over 1 minus tangent squared x. And then we have all over 1 minus when we multiply these two. So that would be 2 tangent squared x over 1 minus tangent squared x equals 0. Okay. So now we can factor tangent x plus 2 tangent x over 1 minus tangent squared x out because you see it here. So we're going to factor that out. Okay, good. Now you're going to leave us with, okay, when we factor this out, we get 1. And then we factor out from the top, so we get 1 plus 1 over 1 minus 2 tangent squared x over 1 minus tangent squared x. Okay, good. That's equal to 0. But we can also factor out the tangent x out. So let's just do that. So we're going to have tangent x times 1 plus 2 over 1 minus tangent squared x, okay, times 1 plus 1 over 1 minus 2 tangent squared x over 1 minus tangent squared x. I haven't simplified this yet, but we'll get there, equals 0. So when are 3 factors multiplied together equals 0 when each of them equals 0, like or. So that means that this tangent x equals 0, or this equals 0, or this equals 0. So tangent x equals 0, so that's a solution. We want to find tangent x only. So now let's solve this one equals 0. So we have 2 over 1 minus tangent squared x equals minus 1 because 1 plus it equals 0. Okay, let's do the reciprocal. So that would be 1 minus tangent squared x equals over 2 equals negative 1 because 1 over negative 1 is still negative 1. Multiply by 2, leaving us with 1 minus tangent squared x equals minus 2. Now let's multiply by negative 1. So we have tangent squared x minus 1 equals just 2. Okay, That means that tangent squared x equals 3. or that means that tangent x is plus or minus square root of 3. So those are more solutions. So finally, we have that this is equal to 0. Okay, what does that mean? That means that that means that this whole thing is equal to 0, means that this piece is equal to minus 1, but 1 over minus 1 equals minus 1, so this is equal to minus 1. So we have that 1 minus 2 tangent squared x over 1 minus tangent squared x equals minus 1. Okay, it's good. So now we're going to move things around. So we have 1 plus 1 is 2 equals 2 tangent squared x over 1 minus tangent squared x. The 2's will cancel, leaving us with 1. 1 over 1. Let's do cross multiplication. Leaving us with 1 minus tangent squared x equals tangent squared x only. So now we're going to have 2 tangent squared x equals 1. Tangent squared x equals a half. That means that tangent x is plus or minus 1 over square root of 2. Okay, so we have 5 solutions actually. Tangent x equals 0. Tangent x equals square root of 2 over 2, because I rationalize the denominator. We have that negative square root of 2 over 2. We have square root of 3 and negative square root of 3. And those are the solutions for tangent x. And if you really wanted to solve for x, you can just do the inverse tangent of both sides and more methods, and that is the end of the video. Hope you liked it.